We know that in modern cricket, there is the Fab Four: Virat Kohli, Joe Root, Kane Williamson, Steve Smith. There is, even in the Fab Four, a big division: Virat Kohli, and then there is the rest. Because Virat Kohli's contributions across formats, T20I, ODI, Tests, make him one of the bona fide greats. The one person who can probably come close to Virat Kohli is Kane Williamson. Steve Smith is a Test legend, but whether he's a white ball specialist, that we do not know. Joe Root, Test great, but whether he can be good in white ball cricket, because he's not played that much of white ball cricket in the past. Now he's making a resurgence, so maybe in that Fab Four, there is a lot of competition still left. But can it be the Fab Five? Because of the presence of one individual, Babar Azam. Now remember, his consistency, the Pakistan skipper's consistency in the past couple of years has also been mind-blowing when it comes to white ball cricket. Now, Virat Kohli, the leader of the Fab Four, if we have to look at it, has paid the ultimate compliment to Babar Azam. Because in an interaction that he recently did, Virat Kohli called Babar Azam, yes, this is Virat Kohli's comment, in which he said, he is the top batsman in the world currently. Yes. Now, there is always a debate, oh, Virat Kohli is head and shoulders above the rest, oh, Virat Kohli is like that. All the fan bases go hell for leather if there is no one other than Virat Kohli. The same goes true for all the other fan bases of the several players. But here, what are you going to do now when Virat Kohli calls Babar Azam the top batsman in the world? Because he says, he's probably the top batsman in the world across formats, and rightly so. Performs so consistently, I have always enjoyed watching him bat. This is the situation when it comes to Virat Kohli, and who he thinks currently is one of the best in the business. It's Babar Azam. Babar Azam, across ODI formats, across T20I formats, he has been simply magnificent. Somewhat surprisingly, his test numbers could be a bit underwhelming. But remember, that is also on an upward curve when we look at Babar Azam. So, Virat Kohli has called him the top batsman in the world across formats and performs so consistently. Now, he also talked about when did he first meet Babar Azam. Now remember, the first meeting between these two teams, when Virat Kohli and Babar Azam were there, it was around 2017, but at that time there was not much of talking. But in 2019, during the clash at Manchester, that was the first time these two individuals spoke. And it was through one more acquaintance, Imad Wasim. Now remember, Imad Wasim was there in Pakistan in the Under-19 World Cup in 2008. The same edition that had the likes of Virat Kohli, Kane Williamson, Steve Smith, all of them were there in that edition. Imad Wasim then introduced Babar Azam to Virat Kohli, and then they had a good long chat about cricket. And this is what Virat Kohli said about his first impressions with Babar Azam. He said, Babar wanted to have a chat during the Manchester match that happened in the 2019 World Cup. We spoke about the game. I saw a lot of regard and respect from him from day one. That hasn't changed. You see, whenever we go anywhere, say for example the 2021 T20 World Cup when Pakistan won, at that time you could see the mutual admiration and the respect that Pakistan and Virat Kohli had for each other, as well as for the Indian cricket team. The hostilities on the field might have died down, but the antagonism that is there on the field still persists among some quarters. But when you talk to the players, you saw the things that Virat Kohli was doing. He was engaging in chat with Shaheen Afridi. He was giving him some tips. He was also acknowledging Mohammad Rizwan, Babar Azam, all of them. And so he did for Naseem Shah as well. Babar and Virat have a very cordial relationship, and it often is shown. Even in 2022, everybody was happy that it turned out to be a brilliant match and the fans got to see what they wanted. Virat Kohli bringing the roof down. So, whenever Virat Kohli has stepped onto the field against Pakistan, there is respect, runs flow from his bat, and there is also India coming out on top. But this admission that Babar Azam is the top batsman in the world currently across all formats, that too from Virat Kohli's perspective, says a lot. So, it is not wrong to expand the Fab 4 to the Fab 5 now, because over a period of time, You may all argue that, Babar Azam doesn't have a great record in the Sena countries. That too will come when Pakistan get the opportunities to do better in all the other countries. Remember, 2 Sena tours await Pakistan in this cycle of the World Test Championship. One is in Australia, one is in South Africa. 2 countries where Pakistan have never done well. But this cycle, they will both be hoping that they can do it, because if Babar Azam can contribute, then his legacy will only grow from this point on. Big statement from Virat Kohli, and Babar Azam truly deserves that credit because he has been very consistent, and especially in white ball cricket, he is on the level that Virat Kohli might actually be when he started out. So Babar Azam into the club now, maybe no longer the Fab 4, it is the Fab 5. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap that bell icon so you know when we go live, and don't forget we're on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. Thank you.